Hey, what is up with y'all boys, man? It's your boy, hold up, let's get the light. It's your boy, Too Natural, and you know we got you with my Autumn Rush strategy and program overview. So this program is very similar to the last promo we got, the Halloween or Monster Smash promo, where essentially you have to do tasks. There's a road, there is cosmetics in this, which is pretty cool. You get some new profile avatars, that's pretty sick. Obviously, at the end of this road, there's going to be the season tickets for the themed seasons. The first time you win the themed season, you will be getting an LE pack with most likely a rare, but a chance to get a better player. And then also at the end of the road, you get one rare plus if you finish all 40 tasks, which shouldn't be an issue as long as you play every day. Okay, so I already went over the full promo overview in my last video where I leaked them a day ahead of time. If you guys are interested in seeing that, click on my last video. All Autumn Rush players leaked, but I'm just gonna go over the ones in the shop right now. So we have Mythical Derwin James Jr. Obviously, this is a game changer card. Every competitive player is gonna need this card. The other Mythical of this program is Jimmy Graham. However, I actually predict people will purposely be losing the Jimmy Graham tournament so they can get this Derwin, because to be honest, nobody wants a mythical tight end. Nobody wants him. Like, they'll take it, but the Derwin James is just so much better competitively, and it's going to go for so much more myth as well. We have these rare cards. Something I just want to highlight, because this is partly about strategy, is for those people who are looking for a budget beast, my free-to-play players, this Cordero Patterson is not a bad card. 119 speed at level 1 for a rare card is really good, and you get decent endurance as well. Oh wait, no, the endurance is 78, that's pretty trash. But you get decent acceleration, decent quickness. It's not a bad card if you're a free-to-play player, maybe rocking the base team right now. If you need a running back, this is a great first step. He's the best rare running back you're gonna get. Outclasses a lot of epic running backs. Not too much to touch on here. Dawson Knox, Eric Kendricks, neither of these is a needle mover at their position. Acorns Matthew Stafford, so 152 throw power, 164 short pass accuracy, 139 long pass accuracy. Now this is one of the better cards in the game. This is one of the better QBs. I have to compare his stats against Cousins, probably make my QB tier list in a bit, but he's solid overall. And then we have J.C. Jackson, legendary cornerback. There's honestly not that much to say here. A legendary cornerback is always going to be useful. I haven't compared his stats top end, but it's basically just going to depend who has the most power. That's pretty much it so far. It's basically the same as Halloween event. This roaster, I think, is replacing the trick or treat, and then there's another Thanksgiving themed event replacing the costume party from Halloween. Let's check the game time. Should be rewarding Halloween players. Yep, it's recording Acorn, Michael Thomas, same reward structure. It's a little interesting that I don't think they added anything new outside of cosmetics for this, which is a little disappointing, I can't lie. It's very basic. Basically, my strategy would be, if you're a low-end player, maybe get this Cordero Patterson, get a blueprint even. If you're like middle end, I wouldn't really recommend Knox. I think maybe Kendricks might be good for you. I would think if you're mid end, you would probably have a better linebacker at this point in the game, though, to be honest with you. And then if you're high end, if you need a QB, don't get Stafford, sorry. Cousins is still way better, and he's going to be for a way cheaper price. So if you are pretty good playing all the games, but you can't get Derwin, or you miss Derwin because of the time, or you're worried, I would pick up J.C. Jackson. Going to be a solid addition. If you were at that level, you probably picked up Marlon Humphrey, so now you'll be set at your cornerback position. I think this J.C. Jackson is the best option for anyone who's not in competition for a mythical, or even the people who do go for Jimmy Graham, maybe. I would say to get ready for this event, maybe you guys can start stocking up. You can see it's already requiring the Rewinder Founders, so we can predict now it's going to go reverse of how Halloween did, where they went from the newest promo to the oldest in terms of event requirements. They're probably going to rewind Founders and then draft, and then they're going to go, what is it called? I don't know. They didn't go Super Bowl and Founders, but I would expect draft to be next, and then kickoff, and then Shakers, or whatever order it went in. for Halloween, I would expect the players to go reverse. Obviously, you're going to want those players on your team for the max points, especially in the player card events. Speaking of that, let me go over the player card events real quick, because now it's been basically confirmed. And I had some that were rumored in my last leak video, but they weren't 100% confirmed. Now let's go over, click on this. I'm trying to click to the news article. I'm going to talk about which ones are useful, which ones are not. So the legendary mythical tournament we already addressed is Jimmy Graham. Legendary tournament is Fred Warner, linebacker, solid defensive card, right? Epic tournament is going to be DeAndre Hopkins, wide receiver. Like I said, I don't think this card will be any good. If you're not just going for the acorns, I don't think. I mean, you can sell it and make some myth. It's not going to be a great card. And then Highsmith, defensive end, which we just got a Judon legendary. So if it helps your team, great. I don't think Highsmith is a needle mover either. Honestly, I got to say I'm kind of underwhelming with this promo. If you don't get a Derwin James and JC Jackson are really like two of the only upgrades from this promo, and they didn't really introduce any new mechanics. So bottom line, I'm not super happy. I'm very hopeful that for the Christmas promo though, we'll get something really good, because that's when the team needs to bring their best effort, right? It's one of the biggest promos of the year. It's the peak of the NFL season. I mean, it's like the middle of the NFL season when everyone is playing, everyone is still excited about football, right? After that, in Madden at least, player base usually tends to go down. So I have big hopes for Christmas, because this one has been a little underwhelming. As usual, as is tradition, to end off my promo overview video, we always open the starter bundle. So we're going to buy that for $5 and just open a pack for you. If it's the same as past promos, it should be one player card and one blueprint. Hold up, let me scan the freaking Face ID. And let's open this up. Cool, purchase successful. Alright, we're going to tap the first card. This should be the player, I think. Basic, Dalvin Cook. Okay. Let's look at the Dalvin Cook stats and Yannick Ngakoue. So 2 rares, nothing big. Yeah, so this is why we want Cordarrelle, right? If you're a budget beast player, because this Dalvin only has 105 speed. I was a little hopeful, but it turns out they use 2023 Dalvin Cook stats, where he's basically washed. Unfortunate for Dalvin Cook, but good for Breece Hall in my fantasy team. So that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this promo strategy. If this helped you gain some insight on what you're going to do, get a little more info on the promo, I hope it helped you guys out. Hit that like, subscribe. As usual, follow me on Instagram and TikTok at these links, 2naturalYT. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.